What is up, everybody? Episode 41. So I've been doing this 41 straight trading days. It's amazing. So first, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. First, the same thing I told my platform yesterday when we had the worst tech day in over 30 days. Trust the process. Keep your head up high, okay? Remember the goal. We grind, we follow the rules, we secure profit, and we take little piles and we turn them to big piles. And then we're family. We're a 349 trading family. Anybody that doesn't understand, please just scroll to the bottom of the screen, give us a shot. It's $3.49 a week. Why do I only charge $3.49 a week? I want everybody to join. I want you to join who's been 2 months into trading. You, 2 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter. I see the market differently. I track volume. I track demand. So I know when the boom is going to happen. When that spike, when that boom, when you guys like that, oh, boom, it happened. I know it's going to happen. I'm going to tell you a couple stocks, which I mentioned yesterday. We're going to have positive outlooks. I told you exactly what was going to happen yesterday. Anytime you missed the episode, please just watch the replay. Go back to yesterday. See what I was talking about that was going to happen today. That did happen today. And I'm going to summarize for you real quick. And then we're going to get into a couple slides. And then I'm going to answer questions. Same as always, okay? But again, $3.49 a week. Pay it forward. It's less than 50 cents a day. I give you the direction of the market. Okay, so think of me as like Netflix, okay? Except for Netflix does not make you money. I do, all right? So my 3 alerts, and this is where I'm shared through transparency, okay? I give alerts out to my platform. My alerts, I want them to be as close to perfect as possible. So far, since the beginning of March, I've traded about 68 options alerts, all right? Over 55 of them are profitable. That's over 80%. So that's what I'm sharing with you. The rest of my trades I share with you. But my 3 alerts for this week, I'm going to tell you. Actually, there are 4 now. 4 alerts for this week. Monday and Tuesday, UVXY I said was going down. We entered in the same position. We made 33% and 52% profit in that trade. All right, we're out. SNRE, Sorrentino Therapeutics. I'm still there. I averaged down heavily. I'm finally green by like 5%, so it's not much, but I'm expecting that stock to explode. Yes, explode. All right, there's another one I expect to explode, which is XL, but I didn't give an alert on that. That's my own transparency personal trade. I gave an alert on Tiger, TIGR. It was like $23 flat. That's right. And it actually dropped lower after I gave the alert. I went out to July because I didn't want to put extra pressure on you guys. All right. I feel enough pressure every day trying to steer you in the right direction. Okay. And it's hard. And I take everything so personal. So when you guys tell me you're down 40% or 60% of position, I'm like, did you average down correctly? I mean, I want to make sure you succeed. That's how I differ from any other guru. They just make videos and they're like, yeah, people will watch this shit. I don't. I care. I don't make side videos. I go live to help you in stocks, to help you in positions. So please pay this forward. Share this link with somebody. Tell them you found me on YouTube or wherever you found me, Instagram, Facebook, or you follow me on Twitter or Webull. Who knows, okay? So Tiger, TIGR, boom, it spiked to $25. We're up about 60%. I think it went to $24.50. I think we're up about, 30, 40% right now? All right, so SNRE or SRNE? SRNE. I think that one's going to pop pretty good. I think XL is waiting to take off. Now, I mentioned today, Fisker, CCIV, Workhorse was up 8% at one point. They were all popping except for XL. Now, I spoke about the demand for XL. So I'm expecting XL to explode sometime relatively soon. I've shared it on all platforms. I am transparent, okay? I expect SRNE to pop relatively soon. It was an outflow day for 2 days in a row following a stronger inflow day. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the 1 month chart of any stock, okay? You want to see the green versus the red, inflow versus outflow. I'm simplifying. The 1 month chart, I'll say it again. So for me, I look at SRNE, right? Sorrentino Therapeutics, and I see demand. Why? 3 days ago, there was strong demand, followed by 2 outflow days. I call that consolidating. It finds a new level to just sit at before it goes on to the next level. That's what stocks do. So any stocks you're seeing, they'll spike hard, then they consolidate a little, and then they explode to the next level. So when you get these alerts, oh, there's volume, there's activity. This is what I see. So let me tell you what else. Oh, real quick, Romeo held up good. That was another stock I mentioned yesterday. So I'll show you a slide later. But everything that I mentioned yesterday held up good, which is crazy because the market took a shit on itself. Let's not forget it was a red day. We had an extremely profitable day at our platform. So if you're struggling with the market, you should be joining our platform. I'm no shitting you. I'm going to show you slides, and I have more slides tomorrow because people were showing me profit today. Yeah, so the Dow was up like 200 something points. It dropped to 380 points at one point. The NASDAQ fell hard, right, at 230, just like we said it was going to happen. Okay, so let's get into it. 2:30, okay? What was going to happen? I went on 20 minutes earlier. I said the UVXY is going to spike. When it does, we're going to buy puts. At the same time, the market is going to fall hard. So get your orders ready. Boom. That's exactly what happened. Then did you see what happened? They said the Fed was not changing inflation rates. Yeah, they spoke about it in like 2023 or something like that. Who the hell cares? Let's worry about 2021 and 2022, okay? The point is the market quickly rebounded, all right? Maybe not so quick for the Dow because the Dow is struggling. I mentioned in my pre-market video to my platform members, if there is no change to interest rates, right, what is going to profit? It's going to be tech stocks because it makes money less expensive to invest in tech stocks. That's where all the speculative money is, okay? It's not in the Dow plays. So the Dow can still do okay. Carnival, Delta, I think they had decent days today, right? Airlines and cruises. But the point is, a lot of things struggled. All right. Somebody asked me on the side, is Tesla good? No, when I think Tesla is good, I will share that. I'm 9-2 versus Tesla. But again, what I do is I care about you. Now, we have lifetime members that I've taught something to. I've taught you the extra spot on the spreadsheet, which gets you max profit. Or when you enter into a position, if you pay too much, you're going to track it. So you're going to know how to save that 10%. If you know every time you pay 10% too much entering into a position, guess what you're just going to do? The next time you're going to pay $1.60, you're going to go, no, I'm going to be off 10%. At some point during the day, it's going to hit $1.45. Anybody that doesn't understand it, you're not a lifetime member. I'm not trying to sell the lifetime membership, but I do teach. I like teaching. I care. That's what this is important. Okay, so I'm done with that. My market update basically was I told you exactly what was going to go on the market. So if you planned ahead, we sold UVXY. I'm sorry, I didn't clarify that. We sold the UVXY when it dipped to $30 in the market when it opened, okay? Maybe the first hour. I said it was going to dip to 30. That was the exit point. Boom, it spiked. It was like happy birthday to us. We got back involved in the UVXY. Same, buying puts. I bought at 32. I thought that was it. One spike. No, it spiked 3 times, maybe 4 times. I think it actually closed near 32. I bought more puts at the end of the day because when it went down, oh, that's great. Yeah, when it spiked to 33, what happened? It went to $30.50. We made like 100% profit like that in like 20 minutes. We sold, and then you buy again. It spiked at the end of the day. I bought again. Okay, I want to show you slides. I think I'm done with that. I tried to enlarge this. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's actually a good screen here. UVXY. This is yesterday at 240. I said, I'm pretty sure this thing goes down to $30 tomorrow. Yeah, that was like 6, 7, 8%. I don't know what it was off today. When it hits 30, boom, we're out. We secure profit. We do it again. Next slide, please. Slides look really big. Oh, and this is why yesterday evening at 7:31, I showed you guys this was the selling yesterday. Institutions were selling. They were unloading big positions. So although most everybody and their mother was talking about how the UVXY is going to spike, how they're nervous about the Fed raising interest rates, everybody that was smart, the huge institutions were selling. And somebody said to me, well, they were buying today for a little chunk. What's that mean? Does it mean it's going to spike? No, it means they don't get it perfect. I saw a black market trade that they were buying $35 calls. Where are we right now? Like $31? Yeah, the $35 calls. They don't always get it right. Now, they could be buying to safeguard themselves. So if their stocks go down, this goes up, they're making money. Personally, this only knows how to go down. I've spoken about it for probably 3 weeks straight. Our second $1 million day and our first $1 million day, April 23rd, and then June something. We all had puts on the UVXY on that Friday. That's how we made money. Also Fisker. All right, next slide, please. I don't want to get carried away. Yeah, I talk about this. This is pre-market. I was saying it's a good step. Again, we're looking for $30. It's good to reinforce what we're doing. Next slide, please. They're probably all UVXY. Oh, rinse and repeat. Yes, so this is what we do. You can take the same position over and over again. If you want 100%, that's one thing. You go from 0 to 100%. However, if I take the position and I do it 3 times like this gentleman did, these aren't my tweets, but you do it 3 times. So I take 30% the first time, 30% the second time, and 40% the third time. Add that together. It's 100%. So whereas the first person is just sitting here holding his bag, all right, the other person, the smart active trader, is buying, setting for 30%. As soon as it triggers, because we plan ahead, all right, as soon as 30% gets hit, meaning if you buy something for $1, as soon as you buy it, you say, I want to sell my 10 contracts at $1.30. You don't care what happens to the stock. As soon as it spikes, boom, 30%. Then what do? You say, I'm going to buy it at $1 again if it goes down. So the UVXY was a great example today because it went like this. You could have been in and out of it 4 times. I was in and out of it twice. All right, next slide, please. I mean, all right, clear example. I could get the whole slide in. Clear example, again, from one of my followers. This is how he averaged down. So he started the day, and you don't need a large bankroll. You started the day. His options tanked. So you see the first dip. And then on the second dip, he said, I'm going to average down. I think this is a double dip. He averaged down. And then where you can see by the D, that's it recovering. Okay? So he was down probably 30%. And he went from 30% to averaging down correctly, only down 10%. And when the markets rebounded, guess what? So did his account. You have to average down to be a successful trader. I average down on my trades 2 to 3 times with every options trade. And if I'm doing stock, usually 5 times. Yes, I average down 5 times. I buy in, it goes down. I buy in, it goes down. It goes up. And then it goes down more and I buy in more. Okay, next slide. It's good to average down. This is what I saw yesterday at 322. I said somebody was buying XL. There's heavy demand for XL. And again, it didn't move this morning, and it was actually down, I think, under $8 this morning. Okay? That's when I bought my position. All right? So through transparency, it wasn't an alert, so I didn't send it out to all my platform members because XL has done like this to many people. I personally have made a lot of money off XL. So I'm good with XL, okay? What I'm not good with is Plug. Plug has screwed me. That's why I don't mess with Plug on a day-to-day basis. I have my September options, all right? I'll probably just jinx myself. Plug will probably just fall off the cliff or something. Or it'll explode tomorrow knowing that it doesn't really impact me. But when I see demand, I point it out. So where did XL finish today? I think $8.30. I'm telling you it's going to spike over $9. Over $9. I guarantee that. XL and Sorrentino Therapeutics. Those are the two I'm calling out. And I also like Romeo Energy. Okay? SPI spiked this morning up 30%. You know what I went on and told my platform members in the pre-market video? You're going to see SPI spiking 28%. Guess where it's going to end up today? 8% up. At some point, it went all the way down to like 5%. It might have finished at 10. The point was, you have to know what the true valuation of it. SPI, which is an energy company, it doesn't have the volume and demand. So although it spiked up, I knew it wouldn't hold, and I knew there were bag holders that would sell off. So XL I still like XL. Next slide, please. And here are the 3 stocks that I spoke about yesterday. And this is shot maybe 10 minutes into this morning. So again, Sorrentino Therapeutic got beat up, all right? So that's still looking for a great entry. Everything else I think did better. Romeo did better. XL did better. And again, the markets were beat up. It's stock picker specific. So when I mentioned the first one, SRNE, I see demand. 2 days of outflow, very little demand. The previous day, the third day, inflow. As soon as this has inflow, it's going to spike, okay? Now, you guys see the other biotech companies, and I've seen them too, and they spike 20%, 40%, something like that. I'm not saying that's happening. I'd be happy with like $10. Yeah, we don't get greedy. We take profit, we repeat, all right? Take profit, we repeat. I've made money off XL like 4 times in the past 2 weeks. All right, next slide, please. All right, this is a great example right here. BIIB, Biogen, all right? I spoke about this 2 days ago, and I said I would be buying puts. I tweeted to my members pre-market, I think I'm going to buy puts. I did not buy puts on Monday. Some people did, and they were down like 60%. However, this was a fellow member, Love. She bought some contracts. She waited for it to spike on that Monday rather than just buying it. The market open. It spiked to like $409. I think the stock went to $386 today. She's crushing it, 85% return. I mean, look at these contracts. She's up $2,000 in a position that might be open maybe 3 days, 2.5 days, 85%. The point is, you take what I give you, the data, all right? And then you look for the sale price. If you're buying puts, you're waiting for the stock to spike. You're not buying them as soon as the market opens. If you want puts, you want the stock to be as high as possible. If you want calls, you want the biggest dip. You want to buy at the absolute bottom. That's when we buy calls. Again, there's got to be strategy. So we don't need to do watching. What we do is we plan ahead. So take a stock, whatever it is. Say if it goes off 3% tomorrow, I will purchase. So if there's a morning dip, like Tiger dipped, okay? TIGR, it went down to what? $23 flat, and then it went up to $25. That's what we do. We call dips. I've been saying Tiger. People have been asking me for 2 days, is it time? Is it time? Now, I used one of my lessons yesterday. I bought 2 contracts yesterday. It's called testing the water. I usually buy 40 or 50 or 80 contracts, 25% roll. But I bought 2 contracts to test the water yesterday. What happened? It went down. And then at $23, I said, it finally looks tasty. I already know that I'm getting this on sale because I tested the water. So what did I do? I gave the alert. And again, we were up as much as 70%. I think it finished around 40% higher. Next slide. You got to pick your position. So I think she's going to crush it. Oh, Here's a great thing, and I'm showing my spreadsheet here, but I don't care. Here's my lesson for SRNE, okay? Here's how I'm profitable for anybody that doesn't believe it or doesn't understand how to average down. All right, $8 calls expiring this Friday. I originally gave out my first position at $1.01. It went to 80 cents this morning, and I bought 60 contracts. So you double your position. 30 becomes 60. Okay, so now I'm in for 90 contracts. 90. All right. Then I said to myself, if the market falls at 230, I'm going to pick up some cheap. So I put in a 58-cent bid or $58 per contract. I bought 120 of them. I could have bought more, I guess, but I didn't want to chance it. I doubled what I just bought, 60. So 120. Now I have 210 contracts. Do the math, 30, 60, 120, 210. My average, add it together, right? Is $74 per contract. Well, guess what? It closed at like $77 per contract. So normally, if you did not average down or you jump in with 2 feet and you're in for $1 and it closes at 77 cents, you're down 23%. If you only average down once and you're in for 90 cents and it closes 77 cents, you're still off about 14%. If you average down correctly, how I taught you in episode 37, if you're new here, episode 37, watch it. I talk about this for 30 minutes. I use examples just like this. The point is, I average down correctly. I'm in for 74 cents. So if it bounces back to $1 to $9, right? That's not even that far off. I think it's going to go higher, closer to $10. But let's say it gets to $9.01, where normally the first position would say, I'm breaking even. I'm up 35%. So not only am you breaking even because you only have one position, I have 3 positions. I have 3 times as much money. In this case, 4 times as much money, and I'm going to be 35%. So 4 times the amount of money, 35% richer. Anybody that doesn't average down is one time break even. All right. If you average down once, you're up 10% and you're only in for 2 positions. I'm in for 4 positions and I'm up 35%. I'm in for the most money and I have the most gain. So that's what I'm talking about, averaging down. Next slide. I hope you guys get it. If you didn't, go back and watch this. Okay, so everything we've heard about double bottoms, triple bottoms. Here's a triple top on the UVXY. If you missed the first dip, now the first dip is when I bought my first puts. All right, and I was early. Then you have the second dip. I missed that because I was like, what if it goes higher? I don't want to get crushed. So I waited for the third top, and then I bought more puts. All right, and then what happened is it went down $30.50. I had instant profit, 70%. I sold. And then at the end of the day, it went back to 32. I bought more puts. If it goes to 30 tomorrow, that would be 4 times I will make money off this in 1 week. I'm going to make like close to like north of 90,000. I'm not going to lie. Next slide, please. I mean, I couldn't believe how much money I made today. All right. Now, these are testimonials. The only thing that proves my point is actual testimonials. And I try and use a different person every day. And I do tell people, please tweet your results. So look, my account was down so far this week. By this afternoon, I was up 25%. My UVXY call is on fire. Now she's positive $2,000. So a lot of people come to me, and somebody came to me and they said, what'd you come to me with? And they said, I had 40,000 and then I had 5,000, but now I've met with you and I've been with you for 2 months and I'm up to 35,000. So I'm almost even. All right. Next slide. These are, I mean, this shit doesn't happen to everybody. All right. That's why, come on, I brag about it. I like it. All right. This person, UVXY, great call. This is only a single trade today, up $5,000. You know how much you pay a week? $3.49. I get 50 cents today. You made $5,000. Excellent. You probably did the same thing 2 or 3 times. I did. Next slide. Yeah, these aren't even my positions. This was somebody else. Now, this is a perfect example. So please pay attention to the slide, right? Because you enter into a position and then it spikes. So I tell you guys, choose in or at the money options. So right here, when it was spiking to $33, I bought my last position when it spiked to $33.15. So anything under $33.15, I'm happy about. All right, it was on the way up. It went to $33.20 something, but I bought it $33.15. So it could have went higher, but I decided 33 is max. This isn't mine. All right, but I do the same thing. I said this could be my identical twin. I bought some 33 puts that actually expire Friday. All right, I didn't notice this person has some that go out to next week. Congratulations. It's only going to get better for you. But I have 33s that expire Friday, 32s, because I don't know which one's going to make the most money. I don't know. UVXY is going under $30, or if it goes to 30, I'm selling. I'm unloading everything. I like 100% returns. Next slide. This wasn't me. $10,000. That's what he made today. And I charge, how much do I charge again? Oh yeah, $3.49. And he made 10,000 today. So I charge 50 cents, right, going. Anyway, some people are lifetime members. You pay $800, you get 30 minutes with Matt. I teach you all these extra secrets, and I call it max profit. There's part of the spreadsheet, and max entry. There's things that you could do to adjust the way you trade to save 5%, 10%, or even 15% per trade. Now, understand if you're trading $10,000 and you're making $10,000, imagine making an extra 10 or 15%, $1,500. 30 minutes to me. I'll show you my other wisdom. Anyway, please, this part of the segment, you're going to ask me specific questions on stocks or options. The more specific you are, the more specific I will be. I told you yesterday what stocks I like going forward. Every day I share what stocks I like going forward. And then I talk about it the next day. I'm transparent as hell. And I'm on fire. Now we're going on 7 weeks, and I've been on fire. I'm not going to lie. Bring any other gurus. I will do a session. You take half the screen. I'll take half the screen. We'll talk about stocks, and we'll revisit in a month. And your 500,000 subscribers, Chris Sane, will be my 500,000 subscribers. And Zip Trader, your 500,000 subscribers will be my 500,000 subscribers. Jim Cramer, I don't even want to talk about it. The fact that you have any people that follow you and still watch your show is ridiculous. I should put my show on opposite your show. I guarantee I'll get all the people from Jim Cramer. I don't care the age group. You guys can ask questions. I will answer them. You guys are great today. Thank you for showing up. I said if I had less than 200, I would take up smoking again. I'm not. I quit smoking on Friday because I had a nice turnout. And it's true. It's mind over matter. Okay? When you decide to do something, you put your mind to it. Yes, I would like a cigarette. Instead, I use my vape pen. Okay? Yeah, I smoke weed. Smoke weed a lot. Keeps me calm, right? You can tell how calm I am. Anyway, I'm factual. I'm transparent. Ask me a question. I will answer. Join the community, okay? $3.49. If you don't like it, you leave after 1 week. Now, our retention ratio is 99%, which means no one leaves. Oh, we're going to get to questions. I guess I'm just rambling on. Hey, Matt, what do I think about Wish stock? Please advise. Okay, good question. Let me get to Wish. I was on Twitter. Wish. I don't have it on my Wish list. Is Wish context logic? Yes, we spoke about this before. Okay, so first, anybody that wants to follow when I do this to learn, I will go slower. You can follow along. We always look at the 1 month chart. The 1 month chart tells you inflow and outflow. Green is inflow, red is outflow. Yes, I keep it simple and I make it so it's public so anybody can follow along. And then you look at the size, okay? The size tells you volume. So what do we have? All of a sudden it spiked on June 5th off very little volume. Continue the next day. Then there was a sell-off for 3 straight days. It consolidated. All right. Then there was a spike and consolidation. Today, inflow was greater than outflow, yet it went down over 1.6%. Remember, the markets were tough. Yes, I don't like stocks like this that out of the blue just have tons of volume. You know, I like something that shows they've done it before. So let me go back 3 months and see if this company's done it before. No, I mean, basically it sold off from 17. So people are saying it should be $17 again. I'm assuming that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, it could spike again, but I don't know if it's spiking soon. All right. There is activity. Now, if there's sell-off, they could sell off for 2 more days or something like that. But yes, it's likely that the people will spike this back over $12.50. And if it spikes again, it can go all the way to 15. So WISH, I'm actually going to add it to my watch list to see if I'm right. If it spikes again, it'll go up to $12, which is $1.50. That's 15%. If it spikes from $12.50 to $15, that's $2.50. That's another 20%. That's why I'm adding it to my watch list, because if it does spike, and I'll do my own due diligence and my own research, and I won't blame AA. Here we go. I'll do my own due diligence. The point is, if it can go up 50% or 30%, add them together, whatever it is, that's like 200% for options talk. You buy the Julys, it goes up 200%. Boom, you're scoring big money. All right, next question, please. Yeah, I would like it. I like that one. It's hot out. Hey, Matt, new member. Okay, I'm glad I saw this question pre-market or pre-video. Hey, Matt, you're a new member. You're in LGHL, which I know sucks because it was overrated and people talked about it and it went down. And I told people, get the hell out of there. Same with Castle Marine when it was $1. Same with Sundial when it was $2. Same with AMC at $72. I said, get the hell out. Same with GameStop at $300. So if you hear repetitive patterns from me, there's overvalue. All right, I thought Roblox was overvalued at like $99. I almost shorted it. I know it went to like 83 or 82 or 84. I'm so upset with myself. I hate to take short positions, but there are some stocks that are overvalued. This is overvalued. Okay, ready. You're in 50% of your portfolio. Again, you broke a rule. You shouldn't be in 50% per early. All right, you're down 30%. 333 is your position. Should you cut your bags or wait it out? Okay, now here's what I'm going to ask you to do. If you believe the stock is good, and I'm going to look at the stock, you go back to my episode 14. All right, it's a while ago. It's 27 episodes ago. Episode 14, this is how on fire I've been, right? Episode 14, I tell you how to get out of shitty stock positions. So specifically, I say you're down 40 to 60% in any single stock, but you believe in it. If you believe in it, you sell your stock, you buy leap year options. I gave this to CCIV at $19.50. It's now north of like $26, maybe even higher. I know it went up like 6 or 7% today. CCIV, I showed one of my lifetime members, get out, sell your stock, get 1,000 shares, $19,500. He was down 40%. He went into options and he returned 200%. Back to even, back to up. Green looks good. Okay, so I'm going to look up the stock, but please watch episode 14 if it makes sense. If you like this stock long term and you say by January, I think it'll be back to wherever it was, then yes, it's a good candidate. All right, it's a good candidate for that strategy. LGHL, you guys, Lion Group, right, that's what it's called. Lion Group. Okay, so the 3 month looks like shit. All right, so it actually made a move from May 21st all the way to June 10th. It made a move all the way to 261. Here's the good news. It's been selling 4 straight days. This is a perfect candidate. This is consolidation. It showed you it went to 260 and now it's 220. So watch episode 14. What you'll do is you'll sell all your stock. All right. I don't care how many shares you have. And you'll say to yourself, okay, I'm down $500 still. I want to make at least 500 plus on this trade. You'll say I have $1,000 left or whatever it is. And then you go out and you say, I'm going to buy the options. Which options, Matt? I'm going to tell you right now. You're going to go out to October and you're going to say, I'm going to buy the $1 October options for $1.30. $1.30, right? It's $1 option. It's $1.30. If it spikes back to $4, let's just say you're like, hallelujah, I'd be even. But instead of being even with stock, it spikes to $4. Your option price is going to go up 330%. So your $1,000 will be worth $3,300, and you were down $600, and now you're up $2,700. So again, you could be right about the stock. You could be wrong all this time about a stock. If you're in stock, this is perfect. If you're in a shitty stock position, you're down 30%, 40%, 50%. Hopefully you understood this example. If you do, first of all, like this video, then subscribe to my channel, and then go watch episode 14. But please, everything's algorithms. I love math, okay? Everything's algorithms. YouTube, please like, subscribe, and push notifications even. I want people to find me. I charge $3.49 a week because I'm no joke. I'm legit. I'm the real shit. I like that. I should run. All right, next question, please. The point is, I want everybody to learn about me. Oh, Justin, thank you. All right, so you can give a tip on the side. We use it. I buy pizza and beer. No, I don't drink beer. I buy pizza and weed. All right, what's the point to buy deep in the money options you don't understand? All right, so deep in the money means that you have a stock that's like a $500 stock. Oh, no, here's a great stock. Like Google or Amazon. They're very expensive per share. It's $3,200, $1,600, $2,000. So you buy an option instead. You buy it costs you, instead of whatever it was, instead of like 100 shares, you're spending 30 grand, you're buying like $10,000 worth of options, and you're going to get the same return if the stock moves the way you think. So that's a great way, okay? If it's extremely expensive. If not, you're just leveraging your position. Again, instead of spending $30,000 on Carnival stock, you spend $20,000 on very in-the-money options that react to the stock. So as long as you're correct, then you're fine. All right. Even if you're wrong, it's like a minimal loss. If you're very in the money and the stock's off 10%, you see sometimes the option, it's only off like a couple percent. It's not off 100%. You know, it's not off for some ridiculous amount. That's why. Thank you, Justin. Good question, man. All good questions. If you don't understand something and you're new to trading, do not be embarrassed. Ask a question. You might have to get here early, or if you get here late, you pay a little extra money, and I'll answer the questions. That's why I'm here. All right. Jim Cramer doesn't do that. It's all scripted. That's why he's a sellout. He's a suit. All right, I'm not a suit. I'm 349 Trading, and I wear T-shirts. All right, NNBFF. I don't know. Is that some lingo? I'm old. I don't know what that means. But NNBFFU, and thank you for that $5. That's more pizza in my belly. All right, next question, please. You guys are great. I love that people are here. Hopefully, I'm entertaining as shit because that's what I try and do. All right, Vroom Fisker Friday for a friend SQQQ. Okay, so Vroom, I know Vroom got beat up. So that's a triple question. Vroom is VR. Oh, there it is. Okay, VRM. All right, Vroom got beat up, and yet it gained today. So here's what happened. Vroom was doing good. It went to $45 a share from like 41, let's say, over the course of a full month, okay? Then somebody said, not today, but yesterday, Vroom, see ya, and Vroom tanked. And it went from $45, looks like it went to $40, okay? And then today, there was good inflow. As much outflow as there was yesterday, there's probably 80% inflow today. So it wasn't a crazy bad day yesterday or a crazy good day yesterday, but I guess they raised something. Maybe they did an offering yesterday. It says they raised some convertible notes in a private offering. So that's probably what happened yesterday. So yes, I like Vroom. Next, Fisker. I already know I like Fisker, even though Jim Cramer likes it. That's why I got rid of my Fisker options. But yes, I believe I own Fisker stock. I think it could be $20 soon. When it gets to $20, I'm selling Fisker. I like other valuable plays. I think XL is too cheap. All right, Kramer said no XL. I say yes XL. How's that shit? I'll take $10, $10.80, $10.40. True valuations, probably somewhere between $12 and $14. Okay? It's been beaten up. It's been short. All right? Sorrentino Therapeutics, also heavily shorted. But I see volume, so I know when it spikes, it's going to be hard. All right, and what was your last question? SQQQ is tech. So we already know tech is strong, and we already know tech is stronger than the Dow. Now, SQQQ, as tech goes up, TQQQ, the ETF, Exchange Traded Fund, goes up. The SQQQ goes down. So if you think tech is strong, you buy puts on the SQQQ. All right. Here it is. They were buying 2 straight days for the SQQQ. And demand and volume was strong, which actually makes me think tech might actually go down tomorrow. So let me look at the SDOW. The SDOW is the Dow. So we all know that the Dow has been so weak. Nope, they're buying that. They actually think the market's going to throw up on itself tomorrow. Not me. I'm a contrarian. But I'm telling you right now, Wall Street, and somebody asked me, who bought the UVXY today? Okay, I bought some puts before. I might get out of them tomorrow morning because right now they're telling me, and them, I mean the institution, the hedge funds, they're saying the market's going to throw up on itself tomorrow. There was heavy selling at 3:59 p.m. There was heavy selling. So there's heavy selling and heavy buying to the SQQQ, which means the market's going to throw up on itself tech-wise, and the SDOW, which we already know. The Dow's been beating up now 11 out of 13 days. I think this shit's going to reverse. We just got on, and they said consumer price index is going to go up and come down. Interest rates aren't going up. What the hell? Everything looks good to me. It's a stock picker's market. Let's remember, the markets were down today. SQQQ was higher. SDOW was higher, which means the markets were down. However, my stocks, XL, Romeo, good stocks. What are the other ones? I'm going to give you some more stocks on my watch list. Why? Because you guys are still here. So if you're not on my watch list, what else do I have in here? I've got NET, N-E-T, right? NET, big thing. Awesome, bro. Join the family. Yeah, Sean just paid for you guys to join the family, $2.99. So NET had some strong volume. So let's watch that. People mentioned EH. I'm holding off on EH. I'm giving you another good one here. AI had some strong volume this morning. AI, okay, NET, strong volume. NET runs with D-Dog. What else had strong volume today? Oh, there was one other stock. First Solar, okay? I know I always mention Canadian Solar. First Solar had some great demand. You guys are liking this shit, so I'm going to give you some more. Emon had some good demand today. Workhorse had some good demand today. Give me a second with that. Churchill Capital, CCIV, which is Lucid. Again, UpTech Financial. All right. So if tech is strong, all these 4-letter stocks that I'm giving you here, now go back, jot it down, add these to your watch list. These are the top of my watch list. The top means I'm most interested in. If you go all the way to the bottom of my watch list, my last stock is Alibaba, number 65 or 66, meaning Alibaba had my interest at one time. Now it's down there. What is it, $211? It doesn't move. All right, it doesn't have my interest. We don't like China. China doesn't like us. Next question. Sorry for going off tangent there. I just wanted to share stuff with you. I want to give you guys content. If you're watching me and we're 30 minutes into, you're asking questions, waiting for your question, I want to give you something to add to your watch list. It doesn't mean I have a position in all of them, but I like a lot of them. All right, Dylan, when you go to purchase, how do you secure the best price? Do not buy the ask. Okay, here it is. I'm going to give away a trade secret right here because there are a lot of you today. We outdid ourselves. Here's the trade secret. I'm going to give you stocks first and then options to answer this question. So leave the question there. How do I secure the best entry price? Here it is right now. Stocks. If I look at a stock and I say whatever stock it is, Wynn Casino, and it trades in a range, like a 5% range. So I say the most it's going to be down in one day might be like 3.5%. So I tell myself, and I'm giving you an example. I don't really know when anymore. I traded it last year, but 3.5%. So pre-market, whatever wins at $125, I take 3.5% off of that. So I multiply the stock price times 96.5, meaning a 3.5% sale. and that'll be my buy. I'll put in for 100 shares at 124 and change. Or if it's options, how do you secure the best entry? Again, we're looking for an item on sale. So you look at the option, you say, I would pay $3 for this option. However, Matt tells me to get it on sale. So what's 20% off of $3? Anybody? You. Okay, you. $2.40. So you say, I'm going to put in a bid for $2.40 of this $3 option. Now, two things are going to happen. Number one, the stock's going to spike down and you're going to get the option for $240. The same option you were going to pay $300 for, you now pay $240. Yeah, you just saved $60 or 22%. Number two, it doesn't drop low enough and you don't get the option. Guess what? You're not losing money. You're not one of those people that are like, oh my God, I'm down 12%. Now I'm down 15%. How is this possible? I just bought the position. How many of you have done that? If you've done that before, you bought a position, you're like, I'm down 12, 15, 18, 22%. I just bought it. Then you overpaid. And if you've overpaid, you need to join our community. It's a family. I'm changing the way people trade. I'm changing lives. I'm not full of myself. I'm transparent. But when people tell me this is how I used to trade and this is how I now trade, thank you. I got in and out. I secured profit. I never did that before. Somebody, a lifetime member, texted me today. She said she's never had $1,000 trade before. Never made $1,000. Oh no, 100%. One of them, either 100% trade or $1,000 profit. I don't remember what it was, or maybe it was both. All right, next. So there's a spread. There's a big spread between the bid and ask. You don't give a shit. We don't care what the ask is. We don't care what the bid is. We want a discount. Can you get that? If you're going to the movies and they say it's $20 for adults, $16 for kids, what do we want? $10. Where's the $10 line? Oh, it's right there. Here's $10. You're going to wait it out. Eventually, somebody's going to sell to you for $10, and it's going to make you feel so much better that you didn't pay $20. Imagine paying, you have options positions that are down 50%. Imagine if you waited it out and you said, instead of paying $5 an option, I'm only going to pay $2.50. If it never gets there, okay. But if it gets there, I'm saving 50%. And then it gets there, and the option you were going to pay $500 for, you're paying $250 for. You're like, oh my God, how good would that feel? That's why we talk about testing the waters. Tiger yesterday, 2 options. Today, 12 contracts, up 40% on my 12 contracts. 2 contracts, I don't care. What am I down? 5, 10, 15%? It doesn't matter. I was testing the waters. I was dipping my toe in. All right, that BIIB puts, yes, the people that jumped in at market open and paid full ask, understand this. Lesson that I teach, it's on my website. You do not buy option contracts before 10:30 a.m. because the spread between the bid and the ask are too great. The only time you buy them is if you're assuming there are going to be a sale, like a big sell-off at 10 a.m., and then you say, okay, this contract costs $400. I will pay $220. If someone wants to sell it to me for $220, 45% off, I will pay that. And you put it in. And then you don't watch, oh, the market tanked. And then you turn on Robinhood or whatever it is, and you're like, wow, I'm up 23%. That dude, Matt, knows what he's talking about. So yeah, BIIB puts, I think the stock could go lower. I think, let's look where it is right now. All right, because I mentioned Biogen, and I mentioned, I thought it could go down to 360, BIIB. And it is at 391. Okay, low volume today. Low volume for 4 straight days since it spiked to 412. So the good news is it's either going to spike hard or it's going to spike hard down. Now let's look at it. So it's up to you. It could easily go down to 360, 375. Again, a bad market, this goes down. A good market, it could spike up. I don't know. I don't have a position there. Next question. Hot as can be. Sorry, this is a live shoot. I don't have any cameras on me, but I live in Miami, and it's damn humid in Miami, and I need some water. All right. All right, thank you. Connor, you did not get into the UVXY today, and you got pissed. But you got into the Tiger at the bottom, and you were sitting there. So let's talk about Tiger real quick. For 2 days, people have been saying, Tiger, is it time? And I said, no, it could drop lower. It could drop lower. It could drop. And it did. And that's why we nailed it. All right. You're sitting pretty in SRNE and XL. Yes, I would love to check in on those after hours. Again, if I had to choose between them, I said XL would move quicker because I've seen more demand. But 2 outflow days for SRNE, and it's telling me the next green day, the next inflow day, it's going to pop. All right. We saw it with APRE today. It popped finally. I don't like the company. BriaCell popped. I don't really like the company. All right. And I'm not claiming responsibility for either one of those. Please. I got out of APRE at $5.61. when it was going down. So I take no credit there. All right, you're in good position. Yes. Next question, please. Damn hot and humid out. Amy, Dallas. So I think it's done. Okay, Delta Airlines. So I think it's done consolidating. So I mentioned Delta will move with the Dow. Now, the great thing is there are Dow stocks that are off 2, 3, 4% a day. And since the Dow was off 11 out of 13 days, they've lost like 35%. Delta Airlines, okay? It was off like 1%. It was off like 10 cents, 12 cents, 37 cents yesterday. Let's see what it did today. Is it done consolidating? I don't know. I do own Delta Airlines options, but they go out till September. No, it was sold off today. There was still outflow today, and it lost 1 cent. So it's $45.52. Remember, it was like $47 or something like that. It hasn't lost a lot of money, and there's been outflow in 5, 7, 10, like 12 out of 14 days of outflow for Delta stock. However, the TSA keeps reporting more people are flying. More people are flying. Delta's telling you they're making money. Some of the other airlines said that they cut costs and they are making money. So I don't know. Why are airlines beat up? I have no clue. My airline options expire in September, so I don't follow it on a day by day. I know in September, Delta will be $62 to $65. I know in October when my Carnival options expire, and I've mentioned these before, and I call them September because I thought all my options were in September because my plug and my Neo are September. But Carnival goes out to October, okay? I think Carnival will be $55 by October. It's $29 now. 55, 29, that's $26. That's like 90%. If you're playing options, I'm going to get 400%. I buy out till October. All right, next question. Do I think they're done consolidating? Yeah, kind of. I'm waiting for the airlines to pop. Forward options. Okay, you're in at 15 cents a contract. You've averaged down 4 times. You'll wait and see. Okay, here's the problem, Dwayne. Here, I said this before. If you're paying or your contracts are worth under 30 cents, they are probably worth shit. All right? Ford might be a little different because Ford doesn't trade in a huge range because there's 50,000 shares at every price target. So there's $750,000 at every 1 cent. So to move forward 15 cents, you're talking about someone taking a $20 million position. All right, so let me look at Ford real quick, and I'll tell you what was going to happen. Again, you need the Dow to be strong, or you need the entire market to be strong. So if that happens, again, I like Ford stock, all right? I think it'll be a $20 stock soon. It's $15. I think it'll be a $20 stock. That's 33%. By the end of the year, 33%. I think it's coming a lot sooner, but it's not coming tomorrow. So that's the tough thing. Ford went from $12 to $16 like that. It moved up 33%. So it's not going to move up to $20 like that. It'll be consolidating. That's what it's doing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. 11 out of 12 days, Ford has been consolidating. It finally almost looks like a good time. In fact, I'm going to move Ford to the top of my list because I like Ford options. Now, why do I like Ford options? Because you hardly pay anything for them. You buy a Ford options, it's a $15 call. It expires in like a week, let's say. You pay maybe 5 cents. So if Ford moves 25 cents, right, you're paying 5 cents for the time, I mean. So if Ford moves 25 cents, you can get like an 80% return. So if you pick Ford at the right time, now your options expire 6/18. I'd rather you buy those out till 6/25 if you're buying Ford options. 6/25, I think it'll be good. But you'll wait and see. All right, next question. Getting hot out, getting heavy. All right, you should go look at EH. No, I mentioned that today. I don't like EH. EH went up. Now, when I liked EH, anybody that wants to look at the chart, I liked it at $25. 3 days, it went to $40 from $25. All right, that's a 60% gain in 3 days. That's what happens when you track volume and demand. Then at $40, it consolidated for a day or two, went to like 38, spiked up to 47. All right, let's look at it now. I don't think I like it. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I saw the volume and the demand that I was looking for. All right, so yeah, I mean, here it is. Yesterday, if you look at EH, look at the 1 month chart, EH, that's the symbol. Yesterday, outflow was huge. Today, inflow is this. So it's telling me if inflow was huge, I'd be into it. I'm not into EH anymore. In fact, I want to remove it from my watch list, but it moves too good sometimes. No, I'm going to remove it from my watch list. I'm done with EH. Thank you, EH. You've served good purpose. Next question, please. I don't like EH. Matt, full transparency. Love is one of my favorite people. She's a professor of accounting. Sorry if I give away too much information. Full transparency. Before I found Matt, I had this stock. Oh, geez. They're all – well, Torch made a run, right? They can all be good. I mean, Sundial cannot be good, and I'll tell you why. I buy weed from my pot dealer. I don't go to the store. I have a weed card, but I pay about a third of what they sell in the store. $90, I pay $30. Okay, $60, I pay like 10. All right. Nobody likes sweep. So yes, you're wasting your time and energy. Now, anything could be like roulette. If you're into AMC or GameStop, it's roulette. If you get the bottom, if you get a great entry, you can make money. I'm just saying those aren't real trades. Those aren't real stocks right there. LGHL, LKCO, in case you can't see it, Sundial, and Torch. That Torch moved good yesterday, but before that, nah. All right, next question, please. Thank you, love. All right, Pfizer, will it rebound next week? I don't like Pfizer since a long time, even when they were creating this vaccine. So let's see where it is. Wouldn't surprise me to be anywhere. I think $40 isn't bad. I was expecting Pfizer to be like $37. So will it rebound? It's had 4 straight sell-offs after 2 good days. I don't think so. It does not seem like there's demand for Pfizer. And the last time they sold off, they sold it back to $38. So there's a good chance they'll sell Pfizer back to $38. I wouldn't be in there. I would get out. There's no need for you to ride down $1, which would be 3%. All right. And if you're in options, 30%. And if you have options expiring that you need the thing to go up and it's going down, you're just going to lose money. Next question, please. I don't like Pfizer. Okay. How does decay work? Okay. So options expiring tomorrow. Decay really doesn't matter. If you look at your option and it's in the money, okay? Let's say your option is $1 and the stock is like decay. It's worth a few cents a day. That's what your option is worth, a few cents a day. So it basically reflects the price. If the price moves, your option moves. If your option's out of the money and it expires tomorrow, it's going to decay. It's going to be worth shit in the morning. If you're having an option right now and it's out of the money, unless your stock spikes tomorrow, it's shit and it'll go down real quick. You'll be like, I could have got $10, and then you'll like, I get $2 for this, and then you're going to be stubborn and you're going to hold on to it, and you're going to lose everything that you had. So $10, you had 30, 40 contracts. That's $300, $400. It's better that than nothing. All right, next question. All right, do I see TRIT having another run? Yes, before August. Hell yeah. Yeah, totally before August. Probably before July. You guys want to hear an interesting fact? TRIT, the number of call options that are outstanding for that stock for July expiration are ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I'm expecting that stock to spike soon. I will get some July or August calls like yourself. August is safer. So yes, another run. Over $10. What is that, $6 and change? So it'll be a 50% gain by August, by the end of August. Next question, please. More water. All right, you didn't plan ahead when it dropped, but you managed to sell. Are your June 18th? Oh, please. No, they're not toast. Oh, no, June 18th, 31 puts toast. No, okay, no. What's tomorrow? Thursday, right? Thursday is tomorrow. We have Friday. You have 2 more days. I believe UVXY will again touch $30 and like 5 cents either sometime tomorrow or sometime on Friday, which means your options will be worth at least $1. And if there's a little more time, some more then, okay? You're hoping for a good market, strong market, a confident market. Means lower volatility, which means the UVXY goes down. Now, it could go down by like 8%. It could go down by $2. It moves quickly. Just the same, if you're on the wrong side and it's spiking tomorrow and you have puts, your puts are going to look like shit pretty quickly, all right? I bought some before the market closed, but I had like 200 and change, and now I have, I think, I had 8, and I bought 25. I have 33, all right? I had like 269, all right? I have 33. Secure profit. Do it again. Secure. I don't want to secure profit. I was up so much money. I don't want to secure profit. It was 20,000. It could have been 30,000. No, you secure the 20,000 because it could be worth 10. All right, next question, please. That's why we secure profit. I have puts 32.50, expire 618. You didn't hit your sell price today. Do you think I'll be okay? Yes, but why do you guys keep mentioning tomorrow? Is Friday a holiday? No, you have tomorrow. You have Friday. Now what you're going to do is $32.50. I would be looking for the ETF to go down to $30 flat at some point. So you're going to be worth at least $250. Now, if it happens tomorrow, you could probably add a little more, get maybe like $260 out of it or $270. That's the extra thing. You get maybe 20 cents per day. So I would set my sell at least $250, maybe $260 for those. If they hit tomorrow, great. If not, you'll reconsider it. Okay, so next question, please. Somebody just asked a question about UVXY going crazy now. It's up 2% after hours. Geez, I don't know. 32.60. Let's see what the comments are. I have no clue. Something might have happened. Let's see what happened in the market. Or maybe there's more bombing, or maybe Biden said something. Let's see what's going on in the market after hours. XL's down by 1. Sortino Therapeutics up a little. Romeo's not much. SQQ. Oh, yeah. So the market's taking a shit on itself right now. Yeah, both markets taking a shit on itself. UVXY is spiking. Now, what's going to happen by the morning? whatever it is, it'll consolidate unless if we open up tomorrow and futures are off 300 points and 100 points, I can't help you. We're in bad positions. Your stocks will go down to where they were at a low today. So XL will go from $8.30 to $8.08. Sorrentino Therapeutic will go down back to like $8.58, right? That's where it's at, or I think it's a little higher now, but 58 cents. That's where it'll go back to if the market takes a shit on itself. Meaning, if you wake up tomorrow morning and the Dow is off 360 points and the Nasdaq's off 120 points, that is considered a crap on itself. I'm not saying that's happening, but the UVXY is spiking 2%. Now, keep in mind, after hours trading, less than 1% of the action. So whatever's happening or whatever people are thinking, if it would have happened, it would have happened during the market day. Unless there's some news I don't know about, and maybe Israel bombed Gaza again. Maybe Putin came on and he said "F you" to our guy. Who knows? Who knows? I'm paying attention to you guys. Your options are 30 cents or lower. Do we average down? Yes. So you say your options worth 28 cents. It's probably shit. What you do is you take double the amount of money. Say you put $500 into that position and it's now worth 30 cents or less, those options, okay? You take $1,000, you double the position, and you go out a week. You buy the July 16, whatever the stock is. You go out further. You're saying, I'm still going to be right about the contract, even if I'm not right in the next 2 days. Like Sorrentino Therapeutic doesn't move tomorrow the next day. XL doesn't move tomorrow the next day. I'm going to go out another week, another 2 weeks. And I'm going to do the same thing again until I'm right, until it pops 20% and I make 200, 300% on that option. I'll lose 10%, 10%, 10% if I'm going to make 300. All right, join the platform. $3.49. I haven't mentioned that in a while. I only charge less than 50 cents a day to give you market direction. UVXY, we got into 3 times today. Tiger, I gave it an alert. We're up like 40%. Sorrentino Therapeutics, I think it's going to make a move, right? I can't mention it enough. SNRE, right? I keep saying that right or wrong. All right, next question, please. We got like 8-10 more minutes on here. You guys are great. Okay, you have puts for tomorrow, then expire. Will you be okay? I just answered this. Let's go on to the next question. All right, AMC is the way, but Tesla and Amazon high theta options is the easiest way to do. Yes, I think somebody's answering the question before. So he's saying AMC is the quickest way to make 100 times your money, but other options are pretty good. No, I don't like AMC. I said sell it at 72. Do you guys want to check AMC after hours? I kind of do. I don't have it on a watch list because it's not a real stock. It's totally not worth $55 after hours, before hours. I mean, you're telling me AMC movie theater, it was worth $4 billion pre-COVID, okay? $4 billion pre-COVID. Now it's worth $27 billion. AMC movie theater is worth 7 times what it was worth pre-COVID when I actually used to go to the movies. And then you tell me I'm crazy? I don't care. Gamma screens, short screens, blah, blah, blah. Show me when it happens. Until it happens, I think AMC is going down. Share that one. Next. All right. What's my thought on LMT? Is that Lockheed Martin, who used to be a client of mine? I believe it is. I haven't looked at their chart. They're a defensive company. There it is, Lockheed. I'll look at the 1 month for you. Okay, it just dropped pretty hard. So right now, Lockheed's following the Dow. So if you're looking at the Dow or you're looking at Lockheed Martin, the Dow is testing the lows. All right, the lows that we saw in the last month. All right, Lockheed's doing the same. I don't know. The chart looks like crap. The 1 month looks like crap. However, it could be consolidating. It could definitely move to $400 from here if the Dow turns around. Same thing with Delta, Carnival, Lockheed's the same way. You need the Dow to change. If not, I wouldn't be looking at Dow plays. That's a Dow play. I'd rather you be in like oil companies if you're going to be in a Dow stock. Next question. See a lot of questions. Hey, thanks, Steve. I see I'm funny as hell. Appreciate that. What are my thoughts on Global Star? I don't know the company. So if you're making a comment about a company, please give me the symbol. I know I can type it in global. Yeah, because it takes time. So that Global Star, let's assume it's one word. Global Star, GSAT. What do I think of it? I think at $1.60, they sold the crap out of it, and volume's been low ever since. And I think the true valuation is probably right around where it is now. I'd be surprised. Maybe they push it up 11 cents, which could be 8% for you. It's a cheap stock. It's a penny stock. I don't like penny stocks. I wouldn't be in this company. There looks to be on the wall on the other side. There's definitely a short that doesn't want this moving up after hours. They put 15,000 shares up there. All right. If someone was going to manipulate the stock, I could buy this after hours. I buy all the shares up, make it look good. But it looks like crap. If I bought shares up and manipulate a stock and people realize that, they sell and all of a sudden I'm caught holding the bag, I would get out of that stock. It looks like shit. Next question. You want Bladen? There we go. All right. I did ask you about October a few weeks ago. You said it looked good, so I got into it. Oh, good. Yeah, I said I wasn't. So here's my transparency. I tell you, I'm not in the stock anymore. I sold it at 561. I was happy to get out with like 2% profit. It went down to 480. I was right because it went down even lower. It went to like 450 or something. But somebody asked me about this. Oh, it was you, Connor. Great. And you took some credit. I'll take all the credit. You made 170%. Again, we look at things. I don't have to like every stock. So I don't tout stocks like some gurus and go, oh, yeah, this is going to do well or this isn't going to do well. I tell you what I'm seeing when I'm seeing it. That's why, unlike other gurus, I charge $3.49 to tweet this shit out all day and share with you what I'm seeing. I'm glad you made money on that one. Anybody that watches this part of the segment, whether you're in the stock or not, look at what I'm sharing with you. We look at the 1 month chart, all these stocks, so you guys can look at it with me. Next question, please. Good to know. I like that. All right, Ford calls expiring 6/18, 31 cents. Hold, sell, morning spike. All right, you didn't tell me what your strike price was, which would totally give me the full spectrum there. But I'm going to tell you what I think because there was some consolidating there. I'm going to look at the options. We know they're expiring in 2 days, and you're telling me they're worth 31 cents. So I don't know what you have. Maybe the $15 that are worth 21 cents, maybe. So you have options that are probably worth 21 cents. So what am I telling you to do? What would I do? You need Ford to go to like $15.40 in the next 2 days. So is that possible for you to make money? I mean, for you to take a chance on it. So I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look at that. Yeah, if the markets are decent markets, if the markets are decent, Ford will spike to $15.30. So that's your max, $15.30. If the market's good, one of the next 2 days. If it's not, you're going to be eating shit because those options will be worth nothing. So if the market tanks tomorrow and your options go buy out, go out a month or two. I like Ford long term. Okay, if you get screwed on these, just take double the amount of money and go out a few months and buy Ford options at $15. And when it hits 20, you could thank me and you can put a comment like 3 months from now or 2 months from now. Next question. Or maybe 6 weeks from now. Ford can move to 20 pretty quickly. Jumia. Okay, yeah, I don't have to look at this. I can tell you that there was demand today. I almost tweeted out when Jumia was negative. Let's see where Jumia finished, actually, because there was somebody buying at one point. But again, it's going to go with the market. So if the market is selling off, went up 2%. Yeah, I was going to tweet it out when it was basically completely flat. Somebody made a huge purchase. I'm going to tell you the exact time they made the purchase at, so you can look with me. At 1 p.m., somebody made a huge purchase of Jumia. And if you look from 3 to 4 p.m., there are also some nice purchases being made. That's a good sign. However, if tech sells off tomorrow and tech is down 80 points or 100 points or 50 points or 90, whatever it is, 120 points, Jumia is going to follow course. It's going to give back the 2% and probably a little more. I hope it doesn't. Let's see what it's doing after hours. Now it's staying flat. Yes. So if tech is strong, now keep in mind, after hours, less than 1%. So yeah, I'm confident there. I'm going to take one more question and we're going to wrap it up. I got to hang out with my family. I got to cook some dinner tonight. You guys are great. All right. Up 2% on Torch. That's awesome. That's not a question. So I said one more question. We'll go one more. I don't want to make a liar out of myself. I'm good. You're making money on Torch. Yeah. No, we're going to go one more question. We don't have one more question. All right. It's quitting time. See you guys. Pay it forward. Please share this. We all crushed it today. It was not $1 million day, but I had a 6-figure day basically on UVXY. Thank you.